Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Deathmark with Doughy.
Woo! We just defeated the Kannon Soldier in a nice way. It was all what was
smiled at us?
Yeah, smiled at us.
Oh, right there. Finally it smiles.
There it is.
And disappears.
What would have been the violent end, I wonder? Because they would just murder us if we picked the wrong body part.
Maybe
so
we
how
didn't have
could
an
we
option.
murder it? Yeah. Well, not that we wanted to, but anyways, finally it smiles and disappears.
Maybe right between the eyes would have killed it.
Maybe. Yes, I still see the light up there. Just kidding, that's a stain on my TV. Never mind. The statue stops moving and collapses.
It stopped, right? Looks like it.
Do you want me to take her back over?
Yeah.
Sure.
My mark's vanished, so it must be over.
Oh, man. Once again, I'm the only one still cursed. What? How is this going to proceed?
That's weird. I'm grateful that I made it in time. That was a close call. How did he even know?
Thanks for saving us, but you know that was pretty reckless.
He hasn't even been down here.
I guess he's been down here like once. I thought I said it's dangerous for a group of mark bearers to go somewhere haunted.
Yes, but this seemed important. And it saved our lives in the end.
Yeah, dude, thank you. Stop complaining, Dor. Tell us, Dr. Daimon, what happened at the mansion?
To be honest, it's hard for me to logically explain it. But I'll tell you what happened.
Maybe he heard the voice. Maybe it's Mary.
Maybe. The bunny. There was a rabbit. After you left, I chose to do my own investigation of the mansion. When I passed a certain room, my mark started hurting suddenly. I went inside to look around and found a desk with chisels on it.
Yeah, the tool room. He must be in that room I found.
My head was in a haze because of the mark at the time, but it seemed to me that one chisel was engulfed in a black light.
Wow, I'm glad you could see that.
I realize now that I must have had a spiritual encounter.
Well, everybody's having spiritual encounters left and right. But what made you decide that you had to bring the chisel here? You seemed sure it'd be effective against the Kannon Soldier.
I'm not sure myself. I picked it up and heard a voice. The rest was, well, instinct.
The voice! It's Mary!
It was what Banshee mentioned earlier. The heart of the curse that created the spirit.
The heart of the cards.
So I knew I had to give it to you.
Thank you for bestowing upon me the heart of the cards. When I looked through that room before, Yasuoka said that the Kujo family used to create Buddha statues a long time ago. It's possible that chisel was used to create the statue that became the Kannon Soldier. How convenient!
Except it wasn't used in the way that you would think it'd be used.
Yeah, exactly. Stab right into that right ear. I don't know what the voice was that he heard. Probably something like the mysterious voice that's guided me before. You know, I haven't heard it in a while. So, what now? Our mark is still here!
That's all I can tell you. Now then, Dor, should we go back to the mansion?
We thought this was the final chapter. Is there more climax? What's going on?
We need to update Banshee on all that's happened. I didn't bother telling him anything.
Wow, poor thing. Yeah. Searching for documents on the mark. Carting all the statues out. It'll take more than a day to do all of that. We should go back to the mansion and figure out what to do next. What? We're leaving already? I wanted to examine this place.
Nice.
I glance at the statue fallen to the floor. Sorry, but you'll have to do that another time. Fine. In exchange, not one word about this shelter to anyone else. I'm going to study every inch of it. Yeah, okay.
Damn, you almost died here.
Yes,
Why would you
seriously,
come
damn
back?
damn girl.
I know the danger's past, but you've gotten over this way too quickly.
Thanks for pointing it out, Daimon.
I'm impressed with your nerves of steel, or is it more willpower?
You can say that again. Good. We return to the concrete passageway. I might be imagining it, but it feels like the air in here is a little less stagnant than it was before.
It was stagnant before?
Yeah, he felt like, oh, I can't breathe. Like when he walked into a room, it was like, what am I trying to say? Tremendous pressure. We climb out of the manhole in M. Knoll South Alley. Yeah. Oh, hi! Banshee runs up to us, waving.
Yahoo!
His ever-present smell wafts off of him.
Figured I'd find you here. You gave me a shock dashing out of the mansion like that, Daimon.
Did he run here? Because
I don't know.
Both of them ran here because we took the car.
Yes, so.
Doesn't that... Wow. Took a taxi?
We used public transportation.
Probably. Maybe in the middle of the night.
Then, next thing I knew, my mark was gone. What happened? I just needed to deliver something.
You really saved us. I'd rather not think of the consequences if you hadn't made it in time.
I don't get it, but it sounds like you did good work, Daimon.
Well then, if I must do my investigation another day, are we splitting ways here? Our marks are gone now. Thanks, so grateful. Thanks for being grateful for all the work we did for you.
Theo still has his, though.
This always happens. I'm used to it. I'm used it. Is that what it said? I'm used it. You guys, but now I might be able to change that. I finally discovered where the statues stolen from 8 Shrine are. So we're assuming the one that gave us our mark is at the shrine in the forest?
Okay.
There?
I'm lost. Me too.
Thank you.
But I'm glad for you.
It's like when your friend is into some fandom you don't understand. It's like, I'm lost, but I'm glad for you. I support you. It's thanks to all of you. I'll figure out the rest by myself. Really? Are you sure? You should all return to your regular lives.
Nice. You're saying we should split up then?
You sure you'll be okay? Something will work out eventually. Besides, this is Saya Kujo's dying wish. I want to respect it. Huh. Well, thanks. I'll head back then. I've been missing all those chemical smells from the lab. Bye. Won't even miss you, girl. Good to hear your research is exciting. But don't forsake your humanity over it and end up like Miss Zhu. Like I do that! It's not even funny, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun at your expense for all of just... You're not grateful at all. Oh yeah, Mr. Door. Whenever you want to get those statues, I'll help out. Until then, see you.
Oh, nice.
Just slowly clamber away.
I'll be off as well. Honestly, all this has put a strain on me. I'm barely standing upright. I ran all the way here from the mansion.
Yeah, dude, he must be freaking dying right now. Whatever you do, don't collapse on your way home, please.
Hey, Door. One day, I'm hoping to let the public know about the underground shelter.
Yes.
For the sake of the wandering souls without a proper burial, I'd like it if you helped with it. See you around.
Sure, why not, dude? Hi there.
Guess I'll go too.
You're not returning to the shelter, are you?
I'm not that brave. The soldier's gone, but there's plenty of other things down there. I'll give it a few days to settle.
He was brave enough already to have been living there for so long.
Yeah.
With all the corpses and blood and like all that.
And he's scared of the statues.
Right? Like, come on, man.
Corpse. Okay, good. Statue!
Oh, I'm out of here, man. So you're still planning on going back? I'm not sure I'd call that a smart move.
Comes with living this kind of life. I'll bunker down in a park or under a bridge until things calm down. See you, Theo. Bring more food next time, yeah?
Oh, sure. Wow, we're all splitting in the street instead of at the mansion. Former mark bearers have all left. I should probably head to the mansion myself. I've got to decide what to do next. Oh, man. What? Hello, old man, what's up? I hear a voice calling from behind me. That's a new voice clip. Oh no, what's happening? I turn to see Banshee in the middle of the road, staring intently at me. What's wrong?
Uh-oh. I remember now.
What did you remember? It was intense enough that it required a new voice clip.
Go.
Maybe that's the sound he makes when he dies or something. His eyes are as wide as saucers.
I forgot because in the mark, but...
Oh yeah, he said he had pretty good memory, right?
I've met you before.
Oh, biggest twist of the century! What? What do you mean?
Well, let me think.
He scratches his chin. I know his memories are probably all a mess having just gotten them back, but I don't have time to wait for him.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
We first met 5 years ago. And then again 10 days ago. 10 days ago.
I feel like I've been struck by lightning. I first arrived at Kujo Mansion 10 days ago. What? So before we came to Kujo Mansion, we met this guy. Oh my god. That means I met him before I lost my memories. I need to know, who in the world am I?
I couldn't say. I wasn't interested in asking your name, and you didn't give it.
Then tell me what you do know. Tell me about myself, please.
Okay. I owe you for the food, so ask.
What should I ask about? 5 years ago.
You showed up at the shelter. Wanted to know about the Heavenly Buddha Project, gave me food.
What?
Actually, you were more focused on the Kujo family than the Kannon Soldier.
Oh my god.
Kannon.
Why did we talk about them?
The head at the time was majorly involved in the project. He was famous for his spiritual power, so the army asked him to help. He loaned them a number of his family's prized sacred treasures. You really zeroed in on that bit.
The sacred treasures of the family, okay? So you know what exactly the army got?
Yeah, the shelter had a list. A mirror, a chisel, Buddha statues, cursed objects, and holy talismans. They were all returned to the family.
Which means they're all in the mansion now.
You kept popping by a few times until one day you just didn't.
I'm scared of our past self. Who were we?
This is 5 years ago.
This is the biggest twist, man.
I only saw you next 10 days ago.
Next is 10 days ago. All right.
I just seen the Kannon Soldier, and you can bet I booked it out that manhole. I ran into you on the street. Had you treat me to food to celebrate.
Celebrate me escaping from the statue.
Thanks for that, by the way.
Banshee's talking about the person I was before I lost my memories. There's been plenty of stories like this, but it's always very heart-wrenching when it's like you lose your memories and you're like a new person, but then you start learning more and more about your past self, and it's like kind of scary who your past self is. I've like seen stories about this, and man, I'm nervous right now. It's weird to hear about myself this way, because we don't know this person. We are who we've been this whole time.
Yeah. You'd mentioned you'd been overseas. You'd only come back recently, about a month ago.
Oh my god.
Oh, and that's when I learned of the mark. You told me about it.
What?
It had slipped my mind until just now.
So we'd known about it beforehand, okay? By that time, was my right arm?
Yeah, it had the mark.
Okay.
You were acting all odd, though. You'd go to remember something, then stumble over the words.
The curse was probably in the late stages. In fact, I'd completely forgotten my name and passed a few hours after that.
By the by, I've got something to tell you. This here Banshee Ito is of much nobler character than regular folk.
Yeah, well, he did mention that before, that he was part of a noble lineage.
That's why I lead a detached life, away from the world's vulgarities.
So it's like a modern monk of some sort.
Nice.
What are you trying to say?
His shirt says love. I could be crazy desperate, but I'd never shame my dear departed mom or divine providence.
Mom.
You understand?
No, you
lost me. I'm saying I'd never resort to stealing, even dying of hunger.
Would never steal the offerings to a grave? With a food? Wait, what?
Here, these are yours.
Huh? Huh? He pulls out a wristwatch and a wallet. What? Each looks like an antique. They're inlaid with subtle designs.
You forgot them at the restaurant.
Oh, okay, so he's saying he just randomly mentioned the mom because like, oh, I wouldn't on her grave, I would never steal. That was it. I thought that was like really important.
Yeah, I was
zeroing in on that.
Ito mom.
Okay. Let me see them. I grab them both and rush to open the wallet. Our name, our identity? But there's no ID inside. There was no driver's license or company card with an ID in it when you got it?
Don't ask me. You said you forgot your old wallet somewhere and lost it.
Oh, convenient.
It was probably in there.
Oh. I look at what else is in the wallet. Bills, coins, and a number of familiar business cards. Saya Kujo, Spirit Healer. Multiple. Who's the other ones?
Ah, those things. You tried to give me one. Told me to go there if I remembered anything.
What?
But I gave it back. I don't make a habit of carrying useless stuff.
Thanks a lot, bro. Saya Kujo's card was in my pocket when I first arrived at Kujo Mansion. It must have been the one Banshee returned. There's no doubt about it. I lost all my memories after I met Banshee. I've asked everything I want to know, but something's still bugging me. Did I say anything about the mark when you saw me 10 days ago?
Well, I was so focused on eating that I wasn't paying full attention.
Thanks, bro. You're so great. Are you kidding?
Oh yeah, you said the same thing as Hiro about the Kannon Soldier.
What?
There's no way a human head on a statue will make it move.
Wow, so we seem to be fairly knowledgeable about all this spiritual stuff, but it did actually move.
That's what I thought too. And then, you said something strange.
Yes?
You said what happened 50 years ago wasn't because of the project.
Okay, wait, 50 years ago was, okay.
A lot of things. It was all because of her.
Ooh, Mary, the spirit inhabiting Mary, I don't know. Her? The pronoun game, my favorite one?
That's not all.
What else do you have for me?
You said she gave you the mark.
Ooh, our final boss, who is it?
That she loved watching you lose your memories and feared death.
Ooh.
And you made her kick the bucket once, but she came back to life.
What?
You said you needed to do the same thing done 50 years ago to get rid of her.
Do we have this information? I'm confused. Oh my god. My heart wants to beat out of my chest. I can feel sweat run down my face. There's no way I can keep calm. Before I lost my memories, I'd known who had cursed me with the mark. Hey, old man! Who's she? Did I tell you?
I wanted to know too, so I asked, but you couldn't answer me. I don't think you were trying to hide it. You just honestly didn't remember.
Oh, hell no. Was that because of the mark?
Well, that's about all I can tell you. Theo, we should get going soon.
Go? Where?
I'll tell you in your car. I'm real tired of standing here. I'd like to sit for a bit.
There's no point arguing here. I'll just get it out of him once we're in the car. Oh man, my past self. Oh my gosh. Let me check the bag real fast. Oopsie. Also save. Also saving is a good idea. Dude, we're getting a little closer. We're getting to the bottom of this. Okay. The cushion, we did the, okay. After we defeat the soldier, his mark disappears. He remembers meeting me several times. I'd been investigating the sacred treasures the Kujo family donated to the Heavenly Buddha Project. He said the mark was already on my arm, told him she gave it to me, but I'd already forgotten her name by then. All right. What next? What next? I'm on the edge of my seat, man. Huh? Oh, this must be Banshee?
Nope, the mansion's out of the way.
Wait, Banshee clambers into the back seat of the car. His heavy scent fills the enclosed space.
I can finally catch my breath.
Well, I can't catch mine, you stink, dude.
Now then, driver, take us to the Forest by H Castle.
Excuse me, rude? I ain't your driver. I ain't your chauffeur. What do you take me for? So wait, where are we going? The H Castle? Wait.
H Castle Forest?
Forest? So we're going back to that shrine place?
I don't remember going to Castle.
There's no love hotel in sight. I drive down the familiar road. All lights along the way are strangely green. Ooh, just like this whole game's theme. It's all green. We reach our destination without me having to slow down the car once. The engine chugs along. I feel the wheels of fate turning like those on the car I'm riding in. So poetic.
10 days ago, I promised. In exchange for you buying me an extra order of almond jelly.
Nice.
If you did forget everything, I'd take you to H Shrine.
Wow, I'm so glad we banked it all on this old random
meeting
old
this
man.
guy.
Thank
What if
you
he
so
died?
much. Right? Right? Sounds like I prepared for everything. But if I was that careful, why didn't I leave myself a clue? Why prepare if I was just going to forget? Did the curse progress faster than expected so there wasn't time? Or did someone get rid of it? But if I had business at H Shrine, why didn't I go there while I still had my memories?
Something about timing.
Huh?
Waiting for some magic summer cleaning to clear away impurity.
What? Oh, something's happening. What's going on? Suddenly, my old self echoes in my head. I speak the words out loud slowly, as realization dawns. The summer purification rites. They're rites held at shrines to exorcise evil. On the last day of June, you pass through woven reeds to cleanse yourself. I was trying to use that ritual to exorcise the impurity. There we go.
Ah, gotcha. Luckily, today's the 1st of July, so the rites or whatever are done.
Is that bad? I thought we needed to go through the rites. Huh?
Should be no problem now.
Wow, so convenient. Perfect timing. That's why we needed
took
to go through
3 days.
Yeah.
We're waiting. We're dragging it out.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Exorcise the impurity, huh? What kind of impurity was I trying to cleanse? The more I learn, the less I understand. My previous self is like a complete stranger to me. Man. Girl. Child. People. Okay, so we're coming to this shrine. We're coming around the mountain to the shrine.
Dun, dun,
We'll be coming
Cigar.
around the mountain to the shrine. How many times have I come to this forest now? I'm sick of it. The creepy arch and thick trees look the same as always.
You know where each shrine is, yeah? Lead the way. Hopefully we just get teleported.
Right? You've never been there?
First I heard of it was 10 days ago. Yes.
Teleportation. Yay! Our favorite skill! Banshee and I push through the vegetation and make our way down the beast trail. We pass under the stone torii gate. And here we are.
Nice.
But let's take a second look at this shrine in the next episode. So there's the mirror and there's the ropes and we did not bring back a head, so I don't know if we need to return those.
2 items that we need to do.
Yeah, we're finally back here. Oh my god, we learned so much about our past self, yet we also learned so little. But I'm glad that we overcame the Kannon Soldier.
Yeah.
We're getting to the bottom of this. Our past self was maybe a little bit scary guy.
Maybe.
Don't know if I want to meet that guy. All right, join us for the next episode. This is Axis.
This is Doughy.
Over and out.